Hey, welcome to an episode of Cider Saturday with me, Chad, of Chad's Beer Reviews. I have to get a new shirt because I don't shave my head anymore. Anyway, this is my first ever German cider. I have had one of the beers from this company from BRLO Cider Classic Apple, 4.5 ABV. And if you look closely, it says it's, Berlin, Germany, and it's imported by a company in Jupiter, Florida, which is not too far from me, although I cannot make heads or tails of that lot number at all. Anyway, I pour it into the Chad's Beer Reviews glass, and when you're pouring a clear bottle, it's like it's a spoiler. You already know what it looks like, so no surprise there. It does have this kind of slightly greenish tint to it, but otherwise, I would probably call that brilliant clarity. A little bit of carbonation. Let's give this thing a smell. Yeah, smells. I would say going off the aroma. I have no idea what's in here. Like if it's sweet, dry, what. But going off the aroma, it smells kind of like in the more drier kind of cider. It has like a slight kind of mineral quality, I think, to it. Slightly tannic. But yeah, to me, maybe it's the green on the label is like just incepting Granny Smith apple into my head, and yeah, that's all. I'm thinking it's probably Granny Smith apple. Yeah, something. I think it's gonna be like on the tartar side. So let's find out. Cheers, or prost, as I would say. Well, I was wrong about it being dry. I would not call, this is not a dry cider. It's actually quite sweet. Not super sweet. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like an English style cider. I'm not sure if it is Granny Smith apple based. I probably could look up on their website. But it doesn't strike me as like red apple, like Macintosh. To me, this seems a little bit more like Honeycrisp. Maybe a little bit of Honeycrisp, maybe a little Granny Smith. I'm not an apple expert. Maybe maybe I should start sampling more different types of apples so if I'm willing to get into cider judging. What's interesting is that like right up front, there's a little bit of tartness to it, and then like immediately it kind of transitions or switches on a dime to a sweeter. I don't want to say juicy. This is not juicy. Like I've had ciders that just taste like straight up, Mott's apple juice. That's like hard, but like this has that kind of classic cider taste. They did say contains sulfites on the label. I'm not getting any sulfur on it. I will say it is like a little bit tannic, but I would not call it woody. Yeah, to me this is, slight. It's like sweet and tart, or tart and then sweet. I will say, and so it's kind of like tart up front and then sweet to the middle. Finishes pretty dry. Just like a slight kind of tannic aftertaste. It's only 4.5 ABV. I'd say it's actually really crushable, really refreshing. I mean, you can see like I've almost finished this already. So yeah, body is, I'd probably put it, yeah, I'd probably say it's like light bodied. Carbonation is not super effervescent, With ciders, they don't have to be like super crisp. But I would say like this one is, yeah, it's kind of like halfway between crisp and smooth. Probably a little bit more on the crisp side because, it's fairly dry overall. I'm not sure, like I'm still not a cider judge yet, so I'm not sure like if this would be considered a dry cider or sweet cider or traditional or what. So I will say I do like it though. It's pretty tasty. Nothing about it that I don't like. I mean, it's like I said, slightly tannic, but otherwise, really tasty. Like I said, it has that kind of a green kind of flavor to it. But so I mean, if you like Honeycrisp, if you like the more tart kind of apples, I think you would like this one. And I like it too. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 for the BRLO cider. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, there you go. 8 out of 10 for BRLO cider. I know they also make some sour beers I've had. So I'll put a link to that somewhere up there. Anyway, I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.